Oh, it's so good to be back. I've been away for far too long, but the last couple of months have been ridiculously hectic. As you can see by the title of this video, I ended up buying the Z100-400 after testing it way back in February. Now, I'm not going to go into the details of this lens as I've already covered it in that video. So if you want to see that, you'll have to go back. Okay, the question I've posed in this video is, does it replace my other lenses? Well, possibly. But before I get into that, I guess I need to say why I got it in the first place. As you know, I specialise in dog sports and largely dog agility. I was already confident in the focus and speed and sharpness of the Z100-400 after testing it, and I also felt that zoom range would give me more flexibility. I mean, having the opportunity to go up to 400mm would obviously give me far more reach than the 300mm I normally use. The other thing was convenience and speed. I normally use a Nikon Z100 f2.8 on my D5 and a Z70-200 on the Z9. But however quick and adept I've become at changing cameras, it's quicker still just to turn a zoom ring. And it means I can carry on tracking the dog or the handler, or both at the same time. So decision made. I collected it a few days before setting off for Holland. Yes, Holland. Didn't I mention I was the official photographer at the World Agility Open competition last month? No? Well, I was. And if ever I needed a decent lens with great flexibility, it was going to be then. So I chose this one. I got it from my favourite shop, the London Camera Exchange in Southampton. If you go down there, it's the Civic Centre Road one. I go because they're always really helpful and friendly, and so it's worth that little extra journey for me. So back to the main question, how much did I use my new purchase at the Worlds? About 80% of the time, I'd say. And as I suspected, it gave me more flexibility to compose the shots, and just as important, less editing. And that was because I was shooting frame fillers, which resulted in happy organisers, happy competitors, and happy me. So what about the other 20% of the time? What did I use then and why? Okay, for the prize giving, I used my trusty 24 to 17mm because I needed about 40mm zoom length. And I couldn't stand too far away because I needed to direct the podium and make silly noises to the dogs, and it's the one I'm using at the moment to video this. I was also under massive time constraints, so there was no time for messing around trying new things. If you want to see what I mean, catch the live stream of it. It was madness. Anyway, I used my Z70-200 to catch the action along with my 300mm, but only when I was indoors. And why was that? Because the Z100-400 wasn't quite fast enough. And when I say the fast, of course, I mean the restriction in aperture. For the lower light indoors, I needed at least 3.2 or 2.8. Remember, I was using a shutter speed of 2000 and an ISO of about 8000, which tends to be the maximum that I'll use with the Z9, to be honest. As I used it, I found the 100-400 aperture graduates a little bit like this. Up to 125mm, you get the maximum f4.5. When you reach 125, it changes to 4.8. At 185mm, you get f5, and at 270mm, you get f5.3. Finally, at 360mm, you're right down to f5.6. Now, despite the fact that most of my indoor shots were between 130 and 190mm, f4.5 to f5 just wasn't going to be enough. So let's answer the question, does it replace my other lenses? I'd say yes, largely. But if you've got them, it's still worth popping them in the bag just in case. Now, thank you so much for rejoining me, and if you like this video, then please like it, and if you really liked it, then please do tell other people. I'm not sponsored, I'm just a jobbing photo pro that likes to share my experiences. Okay, hope to see you soon. Bye.